Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video might be one of the most interesting videos because today I'm doing the complete opposite of what my family tells me to do for 24 hours. Now this video I've seen floated around YouTube and I thought, you know what, this might be a pretty interesting video, and I thought, you know what, I definitely want to try it, especially being like an Asian Pakistani person, and you know, in like an Asian household where you do the complete opposite of like what someone tells you to do, they go pretty crazy at you. And I know for a fact that my family, they might go pretty crazy at me. I have no idea. I redid the video where I ignored them for the entire day, and not gonna lie, they actually gave pretty good reactions. So in this video they might get pretty good reactions, I have no idea. But like I was saying, when you're like an Asian household and you do the complete opposite of what you've been told to do, first of all you get the look, second of all, you get sworn at. Third of all, you get called many names in like different languages. And finally, I think there's only three. Oh, and finally, World War 3 starts. Literally, World War 3 starts. So by the end of the video, if I make it alive, then that's actually pretty good. Also, by the sign of my voice, I've been ill for the past week, and I feel like today's actually the first day where my voice, it sounds pretty normal, because over the last few days, because of my sore throat, headache, basically every single flu illness I can think of, I basically had all of them and I couldn't speak properly at all. So today's the first day where my voice has made a proper appearance. So if my voice sounds weird, you know why. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. So guys, I was woken up and obviously downstairs everyone having breakfast, and obviously with breakfast they might tell me to, you know, like get the butter out, or you know, do this or do that. So instead, when they tell me to get the butter out, I feel like I might get something out, like I might get something different out, like jam or something like that, or just basically blank them and pretend to get something that I thought that's actually butter, you know what I mean. Basically throughout the entire day I'm going to do the complete opposite of what they tell me to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't realize it, and hopefully fingers crossed I get a pretty good reaction. Anyway, I will say have some breakfast and just basically mess around, and you know, we'll see what they say. Where's the margarine? Okay. Right guys, breakfast is done. Honestly, it was actually pretty funny, like seeing their reaction. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I feel like no one's actually clocked what I'm doing. I feel like with my elder sister, she might clock what I'm doing, because obviously she is like quite known with these like YouTube challenges. Anyway, I'm about to go to the new house because obviously my mom told me to go there and take the rubbish to the tip. So because we have like a massive pile of rubbish to take to the tip, I feel like I might take half of it and then leave half behind and see what my mom's reaction might actually be. I know if I do this, she'll definitely go crazy at me. So hopefully, fingers crossed, she does today. Right guys, this is all the cardboard which I've taken to the tip. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I might take half of it, like take half of the tip and leave half of it behind. Basically, my mom told me to take everything to the tip, and because throughout the entire day, I thought, you know what, I'll spend the entire day not like, you know, listen to them. I feel like I'll take half of the tip, I leave half here and see how she reacts. Right guys, I just basically got back from the rubbish tip, and obviously I basically left half of it there and took half of it with me, and my mom, she sent me like angry emojis. Obviously I know what they mean, because obviously I left half of it there and took half with me, but it's pretty safe to say that she's like pretty mad at me. Right guys, I am about to get in the shower, and obviously before I have a shower, my wife told me to actually tidy like the room, like put my clothes away. So I feel like because I'm going to do the opposite of what my entire family say, I feel like I might do the complete opposite of what she says for the entire day as well, because obviously she's family. So even though she told me to tidy the room and then put all my clothes away, I feel like I might tidy like my side of the room and then put like half of my clothes away, because not gonna lie, I do actually have a pretty big pile of clothes. Not gonna lie, this will be pretty interesting, but we'll see. And also from my voice, as you can tell, I'm actually ill. I've been ill for like the past like week, and I feel like today's the first day where I actually feel like properly normal and I can actually speak, because throughout the entire week I couldn't speak at all. So not gonna lie, this should be pretty interesting. So this is basically my side of the room. I mean, not gonna lie, the drawer is like half mine, half hers, but this side of the room is actually mine. So basically, if I put like these away and then leave that basket, maybe she won't notice. I have no idea, but I feel that's actually a pretty good plan. Obviously my bag's a mess and then my drawer's a mess. Basically my drawer's not that mess, but I can sort it out. But with the clothes, I feel like if I put this away and then leave that, she might notice. To be honest, I have no idea, but we'll see. Right guys, I have managed to sort out like the pile of clothes. Basically the pile of clothes, like the remaining ones that I can't find, like trousers weight or anything like that, I put in that basket. But one of the things that I find pretty weird about this challenge is that even though I am doing the complete opposite of what like my entire family say throughout the entire day, I feel like with them, they might clock on what I'm doing or they might have no idea. So I'm hoping that today they won't, but today we do actually have a David at a restaurant, which not gonna lie is going to be pretty interesting, because basically it's my cousin doing my David and he's told me that what food do I want. So I feel like I might tell him what food I want now, and then tonight when I go to the restaurant I'll be like, oh, I did ask for that, and then just say the complete opposite of what I would normally say. I feel like it'll make sense, but you know what I mean. So guys, I've just had a shower and the current time it is currently about 3:30, and I still remember the plan for tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will actually go through and somehow it doesn't fail. I feel like because tonight we're going out and in the moment I'll like forget the plan, but tonight I'll try my absolute hardest not to forget the plan because I want it to work, even though it's like a basic plan, but I still want it to work. But I'm currently in my sister's room because she's told me to do something in her room and she's giving me specific instructions of how to do it, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do the complete opposite and do the opposite of what she wants me to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, by the time she comes home I'll be done and she'll be like, Usman, what the hell have you done? But I'll show you guys what I have to do. So what I have to do is I basically have to sort out this long cupboard out, and I also have to sort out these drawers over here, like make it like all closed properly, and then the stuff on there I have to like put them like where they have to go. I feel like if I leave them there and then just like randomly sort the cupboard out, like not like properly but like randomly sort it out, same with the drawers, because obviously by doing that it's like the complete opposite of like what she wants me to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get a pretty good reaction when she comes home and she'll be like, Usman, why? But like me doing this, like literally with my little sister, she can basically go pretty crazy when something doesn't go her way. So if I don't make it alive, then just pray for me guys, pray for me. Right guys, I am now all ready and hopefully tonight the plan actually works. Basically, my cousin actually messaged me about 5 minutes ago and he was like, are you okay with the food? Basically, if I tell him in like face to face, then he'll be like, yo, that's crazy, like I thought you wanted this. So I haven't told him yet, so once I will see him then I'll tell him that I want the complete opposite, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll give a pretty good reaction. And hopefully at the restaurant, basically people might tell me to do things or move here or move there or do this or do that. I think they will. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they might do. I have no idea. But if they do, then obviously I'll do the complete opposite. So hopefully this whole entire restaurant experience might be a pretty good experience. You never know. Anyway, I'm about to leave and I will see you guys once we are there. Right guys, we just got back from the restaurant and not gonna lie, when I told my cousin that basically I wanted opposite food, he looked at me at the most weirdest look. Like it felt like he was almost gonna like batter me up, but not gonna lie, I played it safe and overall it was actually a pretty good experience at the restaurant because I felt like the food, like the first set of food that I picked anyway, it was actually pretty nice. Like literally it was actually pretty nice. Anyway, I'm now back home and I basically gonna watch a movie with my wife, and I feel like I might do the complete opposite and play on the Mario game. Basically I found a way to actually get the Nintendo version, or basically the Nintendo Wii version of Mario Bros, which by the way is actually one of my favorite versions of the game because I prefer that Mario because it's like so much better than the DS version or the Wii U version. So basically my wife thinks that we're watching a movie, but in reality I will switch it around and pretend to play on the game, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I get a pretty good reaction. I have no idea, but overall today's actually been a pretty good day so far, so hopefully fingers crossed with this last thing it will go pretty well. Right guys, like I was saying, my wife thinks that I actually might watch a movie, but instead I'm actually playing the Mario game. And like I was saying, this Mario game, well, the Wii version of Mario is so much better than the DS version and the Wii U version. And obviously I've connected the PS controller, and I've also connected the Nintendo Switch controller, and not gonna lie, when playing it I prefer the Nintendo Switch controller because it's much easier than the PS version, well, in my opinion anyway. So I'm gonna play this, and then hopefully my wife will notice and she might go crazy at me. I have no idea, but we'll see. Right guys, this is where I'm at in the video. Overall, today has actually been a pretty good day. I mean, first of all, my voice, I feel like my voice has gone back to normal. I mean, at the start of the video it was croaky and it felt like I was about to lose my voice, and then towards the end of the video my voice, it sounds a lot better. So maybe next time that I'm ill I need to make more videos when I'm ill, because that way my voice, it might get better. I have no idea. Overall, today has actually been a pretty good day, and I feel like my family had no idea what I was doing, and I feel like they actually gave pretty good reactions. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys did the challenge with like your members of the family, or you did a complete opposite with your members of the family. Then what would you do that is complete opposite of like what your mom would tell you or what your dad would tell you? Like, say for example, if your dad told you to cut the grass or, you know, wash the car, what would be the complete opposite of that you would do that would, like, you know, make them angry or be like, what the hell are you doing? Leave comments down below. Anyway, if you guys want more videos where I try to, like, you know, annoy my family or get like their pretty good reaction, so if you guys want any more videos like that, leave comments down below. And also let me know in the comments down below on what more videos I can do, because not gonna lie, at this point my brain is like shrinking. So let me know ideas, please. It would really help. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash the big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.